Okay, let's get started. Starting with those nice soft knees. Make sure you really bend those knees. Incorporate that core control. Pull in that belly button. Big inhale, big exhale. Big inhale, big exhale. That's it. Nice big inhale and exhale. Give me one more. Inhale and exhale. Now relax the shoulders down, and I want you to gently reach over to one side. So we're just going to warm up that upper back, moving down that thigh. Go as deep as you feel comfortable. I don't want you to strain or push anything. Keep the knees really soft, and each time you reach, see if you can go just a little further. Opposite elbow really coming up close to the ceiling. Lift it right up. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and we're coming back to center. Set and roll the shoulders. Wake up the upper back. Give me 2 more of these, and then settle back in the center. Relax your shoulders and gently move down the thigh. So as you move that body to the side, notice that you're really extending the side of the abdomen. Your obliques are lengthening and then coming back to center. Lengthening and coming back to center. And feel that lower back getting a little more flexibility and mobility and warming up. Now, lift that opposite elbow a little higher. Just a little higher. Give me 2 more of these. 1 and 2, back to center, and let's get a nice big roll forward. 2 more, and hold center, and start to move the legs in. Let's get that lower body working. Now, when you start moving the lower body, don't forget about that core. Really keep it tight, keep it engaged, and just relax your shoulders. Stay right here. Now take that heel, bring it forward and cross forward. Cross it over. And now start to move the arm side to side. And notice that there's a slight rotation through the center of your body. Notice that low back starts to warm up with that rotation of your arms. That's it. Nice work. Keep that core nice and strong. Now we're going to take those knees directly in front of you. Relax the arms down. Focus on drawing those knees close to your chest. Lifting as high as you can. Warming up your hip flexors. And then just placing your feet down. So you're not dropping them. You're actually slowing down and placing them. Now take that knee to the corner. Open up your hip flexor even more. Just lifting up. Now, would you take that foot and place it behind you and stay right here. Keep going. I'm just going to lift this up a little more. That's better. Lift back behind you. Nice, easy pace. And let's bring it back to center. Now, I want you to start to draw in the arms and hinge your body slightly forward. Really pull in the abs and create some tension by slowing down the cross in the center. Cross, 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 cross. That's it. Add some resistance. 4, 3, 2, heels cross now, pull. Big arm movements, really big. That's it. Now as you pull, I want you to create a fist on the way down, and I want you to really pull. Nice work. Now, relax the arms and lift the heels off the floor. Nice and tall. And let's take it to the corner, just like we did before. And let's tap behind and then pull in again, right here. And let's come back to center, right where we started. And I want you to take it to a nice, quiet march. Pump the arms, lift that spine again, and now take the legs out, creating lots of distance between both feet, and relax the arms right here. Now we're going to bring it in and out. Nice and easy. In and out. Keeping that spine nice and tall, engaging that core. Now we're going to slow it down. Ready? Take it low and then lift. Take it low and then lift. Take it low and then lift. Now, when you take it low, draw your hip back. Draw it back. Coming into a squat position. Low and lift. Low and lift. Hinging from your waist. Hinging. That's it. Feel those legs warming up. Feel the lower back really being activated. 4, 3, 2, back to in and out, nice and easy. In and out, nice and easy. That's it. Lengthen, and then bring it back to that march. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. We're changing your lead leg, so out and in. Opposite side. Remember, we're keeping that spine nice and tall to start. Now we're going to slow it down. Hinge and lift up. Hinge and lift up. Slow, deliberate movement. That's it. Can you come a little deeper? Notice the difference in the amount of work involved. This is a lot harder than staying tall and using momentum. 4, 3, 2, back to center, just out and in, nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right, marching in the center, nice work. Now we're gonna open and close. Open forward, close back. Open forward, close back. Now, when you open, I want you to think about rotating your hip. Turn, 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 turn. So it's not just opening and closing, you're actually rotating. That's it, rotating. Nice. 1 more, 4, 3, 2, back to center and march. Other side, forward and back. Open the hip. Rotate side to side. Rotate side to side. That's it. Nice work. Get that rhythm. Keep that core tight. Bring it back to center, march it out. We're gonna combine them. When you go out, you're gonna come low. When you come center, you're gonna come high. But then we're gonna switch to the other side, and then we're gonna do forward and back. Don't worry, we'll do it together. Ready? Start with one side, out and in. Drop and lift, drop and lift, drop and lift. For 4, 3, 2, march to center, 3, 2, 1, other side, drop and lift, low and lift. Give me 4 more, 4, 3, 2, back to center, 4, 3, 2, open, open, open. Give me 4 more, 4, 3, 2, back to center, 4, 3, 2, other side, so it's open. Nice work. Getting that body nice and warmed up. 4, 3, 2, back to center, marching out. Sets of 4 in 4, 3, 2, out and in. So low, low, 3, 4, and center. Other side, 4, 3, 2, and center. Open up, open, and close. That's it. Back to center, 4, 3, 2, other side, open and close. Hopefully you're feeling a little more warmed up than when we started. Stay right where you are. Big inhale, big exhale. Now, I want you to make sure you have water with you, have a towel with you, have a set of heavier weights or lighter weights. If you don't have access to that, you can choose something like soup cans or whatever you have to carry some weight when you're lifting and doing upper body work. We're gonna do lower body, upper body, mat, 1 circuit, and we have 3 circuits. Okay, so starting with your lower body. Have a quick sip of water. Take a break anytime you need to, even if I'm not taking a break, I want you to feel free to do that. We're gonna start with the lower body. So I'm gonna go sideways. Lengthen your spine and create a nice neutral spine, which means you have a little curve in that back. Now, you're gonna take one leg. I'm choosing my left leg. You choose whichever one you want. You're gonna do a lunge forward. Keep the body nice and tall. Now, check that your knee is over your toe. Check your body position. Chest open, arms down. Yes, you're holding. Now lift up and go back. So, reverse lunge and forward lunge together. Same leg, let's go. Forward, lift up, back, lift up, slowly. Forward, lift up, back, lift up. Now, think about looking at something on the wall or something in front of you. Square out your hips. Recruit your core. And notice that every time you drive up, you're using your glutes. Drive up here, drop down, activate the glutes up, drop back. Now, do exactly the same movement. We're gonna do 8 more, but you're gonna slow it right down. Starting now, ready? 1, hold. That's it, nice work. 2, hold. 3, hold. Let your breathing help you. 4, slow it down. Halfway there. Using the same leg. Yes, I know you're really feeling the muscles contracting. That leg is getting really tight, the one that's on the floor. Stay with me. 1 more. Forward and back. And lift and march. Now we've got that other leg to do. So, lift up through your spine, relax your shoulders down. Let's start over again. We're taking a lunge forward. So, lunge forward, hold. Check that knee. Knee directly above your toe. Is that spine long? Are your shoulders relaxed? Recruiting that glute. Now drive up, and then we're gonna step back, drop down, and drive up. Ready? Forward, lift, back, lift, forward, lift, back, lift. Focus on that spot on the wall or anywhere in that room that allows you to look forward. Maintain a nice long straight spine. Recruit your glutes. Yes, you're feeling your hamstrings. Yes, you're feeling your quadriceps. And your core is allowing you to stay stable and powerful through that movement. Ready for your 8? We're slowing it down. Remember, 1, hold. Drive up, back, hold. Drive up. This is 2. Hold. Drive up, back. Drive up. 3. Up, back. Up. Are your shoulders down? Is your chest open? Try not to speed up at all. Slow, deliberate movement. Feel those legs getting a little heavier with those increasing contractions. 2 more. 1. Last one. 2. Come up, march it out. Beautiful job, you guys. We're staying with the lower body. We're almost done. Now, we're going to do exactly the same movement, starting with the opposite leg, except when we lunge forward, we're going to pulse, and then we're going to go back. Ready? Let's do the first one slowly together. So, lunge forward, hold, lift up, drop down, lift up, take it center, then go back, lift up, drop down, take it center. That's one. Ready? Let's do it together. Forward, up, down, back, back, up, down, forward. Okay. Forward, up, down, lift, back, up, down, lift. Forward, up, down, lift, back, up, down, lift. Forward, 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, forward, 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, last one, forward, 1, 2, 3, there you go. You got it? Hold, march it out. It's hard to maintain your stability. First, think about engaging that core. It's going to really help you. Find that spot on the wall. Ready? Let's do it together. 3, 2, 1. Drop down, lift up, drop down, draw back. Back, up, down, center. Forward, up, down, center. Back, up, down, center. Yes, you're feeling your glutes. They're working. Keep that strong spine. Keep that core engaged. Try not to speed up. Try to give me 4 more. Ready? Let's start counting right here. 4. Yes, that's only 4. 3. It's slow. 2, up, down, tap, back, up, down, tap. Last one, forward, up, down, center, back, up, down, center. March it out. You should feel those quads fired up. You should feel those hamstrings fired up. And you should feel your glutes. Fantastic job. Go to heavy weights. We're going to do a series of bicep curls. Now, track your knees forward. Create a nice neutral spine, a little curve in the lower back. Stick your butt out just a little bit. And create some flexion in your knees. So rather than upright, you're sort of squatting down slightly. Now, if you want to engage a little more in the lower body, you can go deeper into that position. So your heels are heavy and your toes are light. You decide the intensity. Remember where your focus is? It's now on your upper body. So rotate the wrist forward, curl up, and slow on your release. Tuck your elbows right into your waist. Nice shallow breathing. Be aware of your breath. Draw that oxygen into your lungs. That's it. Nice work. Now, try not to curl up the wrists. So you're keeping your wrists straight as you lift and release. Lift and release. My elbows are tucked in. My upper arm is very still. All the movement is coming from the lower arm. I want you, if you can, to look at my wrist. So I'm not curling it and rotating it. I'm keeping it very stable and simply moving through a range of movement. Be aware that those contractions are building on each other and that muscle, your bicep, is starting to tighten. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, release, rotate, so now that the wrists are facing your hip. So rotate in and continue to curl up and down. Again, upper arm stays nice and immobile, you're moving that lower arm. Nice shallow breathing. If you want to make it more intense, you simply sit back like you're going to be sitting in a chair and you go deeper into your squat position. Be aware that as you draw your hip back and intensify that lower body, you need to also think about supporting that lower back by pulling in that belly button. Really important. Feel that muscle getting tighter and tighter and tighter. That's what we're looking for. You've forgotten about your legs now. Now you're focusing on the upper body. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Release. We're going to open up the wrists again, facing forward, and simply alternate. Now, be careful when you alternate that you don't suddenly speed everything up. Don't speed it up. Keep it slow. Keep it controlled. Be mindful on your release. Keep it slow. So if you're lifting for 2, you're releasing for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. Nice. Drawing that belly button. Track your knees forward. Those biceps should be feeling tight and quite fatigued. If you find that you're not really working the bicep very hard, you might need to find something a little heavier to do these repetitions. If you find this is really intense, you might want to lessen the amount of weight that you are using. Or go without a weight. Totally up to you. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Release both arms. Roll your shoulders back. We did the biceps. We're now going to do the opposing muscle, your triceps. So take one heavy weight or both heavy weights, up to you. Lock the weights together. Extend the arms up and get those elbows close to your ears. Isolate the upper arm. Isolate and drop the lower arm down and then lift up. You're slowly releasing and lifting. Slowly releasing and lifting. Extend all the way to the ceiling. Upper arm, stay still. Elbows stay close to your head. Lower arm bends at the elbow and lifts all the way up. Full range of movement. Keep that neutral spine, little curve in the lower back. Exhale as you lift and feel that lower arm where the tricep is starting to tighten. That's what you want to feel. Now, sometimes when you do this, you start to lift right up through the spine. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep your knees bent, draw the belly button in, recruit your core, but you don't need to lift up through that spine. Just maintain the same position. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Now extend and draw the weights in front of you. Keep the same weights, or if you like, you can also put them down and get easier weights. Totally up to you. We're going to take the weights in the center, draw the elbows out, and notice that my elbows are slightly below my shoulders. I'm going to extend one arm and draw it in, and then the opposite arm and draw it in. Still focusing on that upper arm, your triceps. Changing the position of the shoulder and the angle, but we're still working the same muscle. Now, again, keep that wrist stable. The movement is coming from the lower arm extending and then retracting. That's it, nice work. You're gonna notice your shoulders. They're also being recruited as you extend and contract. Now, if this is challenging for you, stay with the single arm extension. If you're feeling strong, you can do both together. You're deciding which one you should stay with. You can also do other options like both arms and then single arm. Both arms and then single arm. Whatever patterning you want to do, we're going to do set of 4. Ready? 4, 3, 2, finishing with 1, release the arms. Yes, you're feeling tired. Now, I want you to hinge forward and draw your hip back. Now, I want you to press the belly button into your spine so you're fully supporting that lower back. Release one arm so that it's in front of you. Hold on to that weight. Then draw the elbow as far back as you can. Now, tuck that elbow in. Isolate the upper arm again and extend out and draw in. Extend out and draw in. Extend out and draw in. Nice work. This is the last set on triceps. If you want to work a little harder, you maintain this movement, you increase the weight you're using, and you come deeper into that squat position. Loading the back of your heels, but being mindful that you're drawing in that belly button and supporting your lower back. Let's do 8 more. 8. Yes, I know, it's hard. Stay with me. Don't speed up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Yes, it should feel really, really tight. Come up. Take that shoulder and just roll back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to the other side. Start with your correct alignment. Feet about hip distance apart. Draw your hip back. Heels are heavy, toes are light. Draw that belly button in and release the arm in front of you and onto the side. Now, draw that elbow back. Isolate the upper body and draw the elbow towards the upper body. Now extend and in. Now, it is a lot more comfortable if you just look at the floor. So square out your hips, square out your shoulders, keep that chest expanded, draw that belly button in, and then just focus on the extension of that lower arm. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Beautiful work. We're going to have a nice firm upper arm. Let's try 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, yes you can, 2, last one, draw in, release, take that same arm, roll your shoulder back. 2 more circles, 1, and 2, and now we're coming back to the mat, or going down to the mat. We're still on our first circuit. Now, I want you to start with plank position. Hands below the shoulders, feet extended behind you, long, straight spine. Make sure your hips are square, and you're drawing in that belly button. This is your start position. Now, I want you to take the hip up towards the ceiling, always coming into a downward dog, but not quite. Now, in this position, I want you to drop your head through your arms, come onto your toes, and lift your heels away from the floor. Nice work. Now, slowly come back to your plank position, and when you do that, take one knee and draw it as close as you can to your wrists. So you're taking that knee and you're placing it between your arms and you're holding. Your back toe is on the tippy toes and you're feeling the recruitment through your core and your shoulders. Nice. Come back to plank and hold. Now, once again, draw up. We're doing it very slowly today. On your tiptoes, draw that belly button in, lift the hip towards the ceiling. Feel a beautiful space between your shoulders. Take a moment. We're going to be using the opposite leg. Come back to plank and lift the opposite leg through both arms and hold. Feel the recruitment of the lower part of your abs. Yes, as well as every other muscle. On your tiptoes. All right, release, come back to plank. Stabilize through your plank. Square out your hips. And once more, lift up, draw it all the way up. Feel the beautiful expansion through the back. Create space through your shoulders. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstring and calf. Ready? We're going to do the other leg. First, come back to your plank. And then as you draw back to the plank, you're taking one knee and placing it between the arms. And hold it. Don't forget to breathe through this. It's quite challenging, I know. Come back to plank, maintain. Hold. And let's draw the hip up again and take a little moment. Nice deep breathing. You can drop your heels towards the floor and get a little more lengthening in the hamstrings and your calf if you like. Take that opportunity. Ready? Opposite leg comes through. First come into the plank and then slowly draw the leg through and hold and recruit that core. Nice shallow breathing. Hold, hold, hold. Yes, I know. All right, come back to plank. Maintain. And draw that hip up. Take a moment. Drop your heels if you like. We're going to do two more. Nice shallow breathing. Once again, using the opposite leg. First, come down into that plank and then draw the knee through the arms and maintain that strong posture. Floating the knee above the mat. Back leg right on the tiptoes. Driving up with your hip. Come back into your plank. Square out your hips. Keep drawing that belly button in. And release and lift. You have one more to go. Take a moment. Nice deep breathing. Ready? Let's do this together. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Drop the hip. Come into plank. Draw the knee between the arms. Back leg right on your tippy toes. Can you bring that knee even further through the arms? Recruit, recruit. Hold, hold, hold. Back to plank. And finally coming all the way up. Drop the heels a little bit. Nice deep breathing. Lunge one foot forward. Lunge the other foot forward. Make sure those feet are below the hip. Release the hands, loading the back. Drop the hip down and drive up slowly with your legs. Use the power of those legs. Come back, have some water. Circuit 1 is done. Circuit 2 starts with the lower body. This time we're doing the sumo squat. So have some water. All right, top to bottom, lots of powerful moves on this one. So a wide squat would be about here. A sumo squat is quite significantly wider. So you feel like you have a really wide stance, much wider than your hip. Find that stance first, bend, lengthen through your spine and drop your shoulders. Relax the upper body. You know we're gonna be working the upper body. Now is not the time. Focus on that spine alignment. Focus on the fact that your knees are going to be going to the corners, and we're going to do lots of inner thigh activation. Ready? Draw the hip down, draw the knees away. That's it, keep drawing them. Come as low as you can stand it. Now, I want you to come as low as you can stand it, but also have control of your movement. So hold and feel the activation. From here, you're going to draw in with the inner thigh. Maintain a small bend in the knee. Ready? Draw down again. We're doing it slowly, and then we're getting to the low point, and we're holding. Nice shallow breathing. Again, activate the inner thigh and draw in. Nice. Draw down. Knees going to the corner. Draw as low as you can. Hold. Allow the muscles to be recruited. Feel the glutes and feel every muscle in those legs working hard. Now, focus on the inner thigh and draw up. Again, come deep into that sumo squat. Deep, 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 deep. If you're able to go a little lower, I want you to do it. Ready? Come up. Beautiful. Come down. Drive up. As you come down, exhale. Shh. Lift up. That's it. Picking up the pace just a little bit, but maintaining full range of movement. Maintain the movement. Don't shorten yourself. I want you to come deep into that sumo. That's it. Nice. Give me 4 more. Try not to hinge forward. You will be hinging slightly, but make it small. Keep that chest open. Keep that spine long. Now on this next one, you're going to hold. Ready? Hold. Come a little deeper, hold. Don't get anywhere, just hold. Relax the upper body. Yes, it's much harder than it looks. Now come up and come down. Come up, come down. Come up, come down. Yes. Feel the heat pouring into your quadriceps. 4, 3, 2, come all the way up, feel the release. Come all the way down, come all the way up, come all the way down. Nice work, lift up. Activate those inner thigh, draw the inner thigh in. That's it. 4, 3, 2, last one, coming up, walk it in, feel the release. Nice work. All right, let's grab those weights. I would go with heavier weights if you're able to. We're going to be doing shoulder presses, so if you need to lower your weight, feel free to do that. Again, lower body is stable, root your feet into the floor, soften your knees, track your knees forward, and just sit back slightly. Engaging your core and creating a nice small arch, that neutral spine. Now, I'm going to go sideways so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift my arms and place my weights right near my shoulders, and then I'm going to extend straight up, but I'm going to be able to see those weights in front of me. My weights are in front of me, so if I look up, I see them. Lift up and draw down. Lift up and draw down. What do you do if you want to work harder? You go to a heavier weight and you drop your body deeper into that squat position. You'll notice that as you drop your body deeper into the squat position, you're also having more activation of your back. Less activation when you're higher. So when you drop lower, you really need to recruit your core. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Release, drop the elbows, roll the shoulders. Give me 2 more circles. We're going to stay with the arms. This time, we're going to do chest press. So, arms in front, Draw the elbows down, lift it all the way here. So hold, keep the elbows slightly below your shoulders. You're simply going to draw the arms forward and then take them right back. Draw them forward and take them back. Now notice as I bring my arms forward, I'm staying on the same plane. I'm not dropping the elbows. Notice the contraction through your chest as you draw the arms to the front. Now, you do have an option. If this is too intense for you, you can cross and get the elbows out. You can cross and draw the elbows out. This is your option, or stay here. Don't worry, we're not going to be doing too many of them. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, ooh, feel those pectorals working. 2, and last one. Nice work, everyone. Slowly release, roll the shoulders back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go to the mat. Place your weights down. We're going to be doing bridges. You'll be happy to hear, so you get a little bit of break on the upper body. So let's lie on our backs. Draw your heels right into your buttocks, focusing on recruiting your glutes and your hamstrings. So lift up and draw your knees away, and then just simply tap. Lift up and tap. Draw those knees away from your chest as you lift up. Really activate your glutes on that lift. Nice shallow breathing. Feel that beautiful arch in your lower back. Arching up and tap. Draw the hip nice and high and tap. Lift up and tap. Beautiful work, everyone. Nice work. Now the next one, I want you to hold it. So you draw up and you hold and stabilize. Be aware of the contraction in your glutes and your hamstrings. Now, think about drawing the knees away just a little more, and as you draw your knees away a little more, notice that your hip goes up. Feel that sensation. Knees are pulling away from the hip, and you're creating just a little more of a nice lower back curve. Hold that. Now, draw the shoulders a little closer together. And notice by doing that, you've also created a little more intense arch in the lower back. Hold, keep maintaining it. Breathe through it. Yes, you're working. I know. 3, 2, slowly release. It's a slow release. Nice work. Bring it all the way down. Place one knee into the chest. Place the other knee into the chest and gently roll side to side. Massaging that lower back. All right, let's come back to the bridges. Now, we're going to extend one leg. Because we're forcing one side to carry the load, you're not going to be able to come as high. So don't try and overextend that lower back. Let's inhale. And now exhale and drive up through your heel. Flex your foot, drive up through your heel, and hold. Feel the recruitment of the hamstring. Now, can you draw that knee a little further away and create a little more height? Nice work. Now tap and come back to that same position. Exhale up and tap. Exhale up and tap. Exhale up and tap. That's it, beautiful. Slow on the release. We're not dropping down, we're slowly releasing. We're also working the muscles on the release. Limit your momentum, give me 4 more. Drive up, 4, slow, 3, 2, and last 1, release, Take the leg down, opposite leg comes up. Flex your foot. Be ready for transferring the weight over. Keep your hips square. No rotation in that lower back. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. Shh. Hold. Hold. Now draw this leg. Draw this knee a little further away. And notice that there's a little lift that happens. Be aware where your foot is. Now slowly release. And come back to that same height. And release. And drive up to the same height. And release. Beautiful work, everyone. It does require a lot of focus. Now, as you drive up, press the belly button into your spine. That's it, beautiful. I know you're feeling the fatigue. Let's try to finish with 4 strong ones. Ready? 4, 3, 2, and last one. Release, drop your legs. One knee in, second knee in, side to side. We're heading to our final circuit. Ready? Roll up. Coming all the way up. Have some water. One more to go. Starting with the lower leg, we're doing narrow squats. And then we're going to do a forward lunge pass through. Don't worry, I'll go over it with you very carefully. So, take one heavy or lightweight, whatever you prefer. We're going to be passing underneath our legs in a lunge position. So, modify the weight if you need to. All right? So, we're going to be on our mats, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to come to a narrow squat. We're going to come back, step back into plank position. Square out your hips. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to lunge forward, and then you're going to transfer the weight through and through, come back to plank, and extend the leg. Lunge forward, stabilize yourself, pass the weight through one side, through the other side, come back, plank position. Lunge, pass through, lift, back to plank. Lunge position, stabilize, hips square, transfer one arm up, pass through, other arm up, come back to plank. Lunge, stabilize first. Pass through, lift the arm up, pass through, lift the arm up, back to plank. Slow, deliberate movement. You have it. Up, up, plank. Pass through, load, transfer one arm up, transfer it through, back to plank. Lunge, load, transfer, lift up, plank. Keep going. We're going to do 4 more. This is 1. This is 2. Up, up, back. This is 3. Load, get stability, recruit that core. 1, 2, center. This is the last one. Lunge, load, hips square, lift up, back to plank. Ready? Release the knees, come to child's pose. One leg forward, other leg forward, come back up. All right, grab your weights again, upper body. Recruit that core, not long to go, you guys. Tuck the elbows in. This is our start position. We're gonna take those hands and arms and extend them in front of us, and then we're gonna draw those elbows right into the waist. So all the way forward, all the way back. Lat pull. Soften your knees. Drive up. Slow release. So I want you to think about really slowing the release, drawing the elbow all the way down and then pressing up in front of you. Draw it in and press up. Draw it in and press up. Nice work. What do you do if you want to make it more challenging? Just like you have with all the other times, you drop the knees a little more, you weight the back of your heels, you make sure you're supporting that lower back by drawing in your belly button, and you feel more activation through your core, through your back, and through that lower body. Now, if this is too challenging, you come higher, and you just focus on the arms. Can you do 8 more? I know it's hard. 8, 7, 6. This is our final circuit. 4, 3, don't speed up. 2, last one. Beautiful work. Okay, release, roll the shoulders back. We're going to do one by arm set. All right, release the arms. Now, we're going to start with single arm. Your wrists are facing your thigh. You're going to lift, you're going to keep your wrist stable. Keep it, don't hinge at the wrist at all. No flexion. Lift one arm slightly below shoulder height and then release it down. Lift up and release it down. Now, this is what I want you to think about when you're lifting. I want you to think about pulling that belly button in. Yes. Draw that belly button in as you lift the arm. Recruit that core. Now, if you feel strong, use both arms. If this is challenging, just do one. So you decide. The other option is to alternate and then double. Alternate and then double. Remember, you can lift one and then the other and then lift both. That's your option. Or you can stay lifting both arms. We're going to do one more set of 8. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Are you recruiting that core as you lift? Nice work. 2, and last one. Nice work. Place your weights on the floor. If you have any issues with your wrists, you can keep your weights and that'll allow your arms to be straight and your wrist to maintain so there's no flexion. Because we're going to mountain climbers, which requires flexion if you don't have weights. So you have the option of using your weights. All right, coming back to plank. Extend your legs. We're almost there. Hips square, draw one knee in and place it back. One knee in and place it back. Draw in, place back. Draw in, place back. That's it. That's all we're doing. Slowly. Nice. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold plank. Exactly the same movement, but we're going to rotate the knee to the elbow. So draw in, float your leg, rotate, center, back. Draw in, float the knee, rotate to the elbow, center, back. Forward, rotate, center, back. Forward, rotate, center, back. Forward, turn, center, back. Forward, turn, center. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Release. Plank, plank, plank. 4, 3, 2. Slowly release the knees. Come all the way back to child's pose. Fantastic work today, everyone. Take your head through your arms. Round up that lower back. Create a beautiful curve, arching it up slightly. Nice deep breathing. Come to tabletop. Place one foot forward. Place the other foot forward. Lift the arms. Feel the power of that lower body. Drive all the way up. Coming into upright position. Take one arm across. Press. Bend the elbow and press just a little more. Nice shallow breathing. Reach all the way up and back. Other arm goes across. Press at the elbow. Bend. Drive back a little further. Reach all the way up. Now, take both arms, place them behind you, and gently lift the hands away from the buttocks and feel a wonderful expansion through your chest. Keep your knees soft. Feel that expansion. And now gently release. Transfer your weight over to one side, coming to a quadricep stretch. So one knee across from the other, and then gently press that hip forward, stretching out your quads. Feel the heat coming into that muscle. Keep pressing that hip forward. And if you're able to, extend with the opposite arm. Release. Flex your foot. Drive your hip back. Both hands and your bent thigh. Now lift up that tailbone a little bit. And feel a wonderful stretch down that hamstring and also through your glute. Draw the foot back. Drive up. Lengthen through that spine, transfer your weight over, coming once again into your quadricep stretch. One knee across from the other, lifting up through that spine, engage your core. Now slowly start to press that hip forward and feel the lengthening of your quads. If you're feeling comfortable with your balance, extend the opposite arm. Feel free to hold on to something if that helps you. Make sure the knee of your stabilizing leg, the one that's on the foot on the floor, is bent. That'll help. Nice release. Flex your foot. Drive your hip back. Both hands on your bent thigh. Keep that chest open. Draw your shoulders into your back pocket. That's it. Now feel the wonderful stretch in that hamstring and calf. Stay in that forward flexion position. Place your foot back. Drive up. Big inhale, big exhale. Give me one more deep inhale. And big exhale. And you are all done. Great job, everyone. Keep working on that power, keeping nice and strong. Take care. Have a good one.
Thanks, Shelley.